Today we're rating Gen X fashion trends. Are we bringing it back or leaving it in the past? Grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's go back. Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gen X Unfiltered, the podcast.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Hello, how are you all doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah, I feel like I needed to be formal.
I felt that sounded very formal.
I feel like we're going to be hijinksy today.
I think so.
Hijinks, some shenanigans afoot.
Some
we just ate
shenanigans.
before this podcast.
Some giggles.
Yeah.
So I got a cart full of food. I'm ready to rock.
All right, guys, we are talking about something super fun. I'm excited. We are talking about Gen X fashion trends, and we are going to rate them, whether we can keep them in the present day or we need to send them all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of good and bad fashion trends over the years, for sure.
And before we even mention this, like a lot of like when we were teenagers, a lot of those trends are now back. So it's back to the 90s.
Yeah.
It is weird going into like stores now and seeing clothes I used to wear in high school. They're back on the shelves.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
you realize how cyclical fashions are. Like, it's crazy.
I'm like, did we look like that? Because that ain't vibing.
I think we did.
I don't know.
Damn.
I look good, I think, back then.
I rocked
Really?
that shit.
No.
Really?
No, not at all.
Okay, well, let's just go down the list. We have a list compiled. We'll probably add some as we go. We'll probably, who knows? We're going to see where it takes us. But ultimately, we're going to decide if we can bring it back or send it back to the past.
Leave it back. Leave it where it belongs in the past.
My only comment is please stick to the list.
Oh, we should have had little... No, we're not. We can't stick to the list.
Oh, okay.
I wish we had little, like, paddles of bring it... Oh, why didn't we plan better? Bring it back.
This is just like the whiteboard comment from the other video.
That's right.
Dang, we need to be better prepared.
I know.
This is my jam, making, like,
We need to go to the
visuals.
dollar store and buy a couple of whiteboards this weekend.
Well, we got plans after this now.
That's right.
Dollar store trip.
All right, let's get into our first trend.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, again, quick disclaimer, most of these are kind of like trends that we sort of live through because it's our own personal experience talking about them.
Yeah.
We know that there's many trends from like the early 70s and all that kind of stuff, but we weren't even born then. So,
No, yeah, we kind of stuck to the stuff we remember. Yeah.
because it's funnier that way.
Well, yeah, we have to have a point of reference.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's the first thing?
Fanny packs.
Oh. You brought out a heavy hitter to start
That's
with.
right off the bat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Now-
are those are very polarizing now.
First of all, let me just ask this question. Did you own a fanny pack?
Did and do.
Okay.
Whoa.
I asked did. You're jumping
Steve's already
ahead.
brought it back.
Absolutely, I did.
Did you own one, Eric?
I 100% did.
I
I
did
loved it when
too.
I was in like grade 8.
Yes.
I remember we went on a school trip to Quebec City, and I had that thing full of stuff. But a bunch of like knives and all sorts of crazy stuff in Quebec City. I had it all in my fanny pack. It was great.
Are you
That-
living my life? That story just mirrored my fanny pack story almost exactly.
You carried knives in
Well,
it?
minus the whole cool knives in my fanny pack. I got a fanny pack in grade 8 to go on a school trip.
Yeah.
But I didn't fill it with knives and cool stuff. It was mostly full of my wallet.
I remember I bought a working switchblade.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
My fanny pack was like teal color, like turquoise.
Mine was fluorescent green.
Oh my god, that's so 90s.
Oh, yeah, it was complete. Yeah.
Mine was black.
Was it black leather?
It was.
Shut up.
It
Are you
was.
serious?
For real.
I was literally gonna say that is the old man fan.
Oh, yeah.
I think Hulk Hogan still wears a black leather one.
You could.
That's why I got him. Like, the Hulk Hogan model, please.
Did
Yeah,
you?
Hulkamaniac
Did you
in
pick
you.
it out?
I think I did.
Oh my! You couldn't have got a cool like nylon neon.
This
one?
may come as a shock to you guys, but I had no fashion sense.
I thought you were gonna say no friends, but
Well, that came with no fashion sense. They kind of go hand in hand,
Oh my-
unfortunately.
I think my dad wears a leather fanny pack now.
Your dad's got good taste. What can I say?
Anywho, my next question was, do we all own one now? I do.
Yep.
But
But-
first, maybe like, for anyone who doesn't know, what's a fanny pack?
Okay, they know what fanny packs are.
People might not know.
I'm just kidding. It's a pack that you wear across the top of your fanny.
Well, that was always the thing. You could wear it in the front, to the side, or
The cool way
Exactly.
to
It was basically a belt with a pouch that you
Yeah.
could store stuff in.
do it. Or
basically
why
turn
would
yourself
you?
into a kangaroo.
Why would you ever wear it on your back though? Like you're just asking for people to steal your shit.
I remember people feel like I remember riding my bike, and you go to the side or the
Oh,
back.
really?
Maybe, but
Okay,
Nice.
but also, I don't think they did it so much back then, but now the cool way to wear your fanny pack as well is you wear as like a crossbody.
Now
across
it's
your-
I mean, I don't even know if they call them fanny packs, but
Well,
they wear
no.
them. Yeah, like you see guys or girls wear them like across their
So
chest.
I have like the more updated ones. Like I have like a Herschel one, and then I have like the Lululemon. They're not fanny
Ooh,
packs. They're
fancy.
like, I don't know what they're called, but y'all know what
That's
they
what I'm
are.
saying. Now they call them, I think, other things, but they're basically
Attachés.
They are starting to have like the old style ones,
yeah. I have one. I think it's like Herschel or something like that. I got
but
it
it
from.
looks like the old one.
Yeah, you can wear it around there. I just got it because, like, sometimes you're going out somewhere, you got like your keys, your wallet, and stuff like that. More than if I'm going out on like my bike or somewhere where I don't want to carry everything, I'll just throw it in there. It's kind of handy.
Let's just say they're not like, if I see somebody with a fanny pack, it's not like, oh my gosh, you're so like 90s. No, it's not. It's definitely like more common. And I mean, unless you're wearing a black leather one.
I'm going back to my parents' house. I'm gonna go look for that thing because I have a feeling it's still there.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
I have a feeling it's in their basement somewhere, in the dark corner of their basement, and it's just waiting to be found
That's
again.
right.
What planet did you think black leather was cool?
The planet I was on in grade 8.
Everything black leather was cool.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was the Fonz.
Okay.
This will make me cool. Hey.
Okay, but really quickly, are we, what do you guys think? I guess since we don't have signs, damn it, Kelly. We don't
Well,
have signs.
For those who are listening to the audio version of the podcast, they don't know any different.
That's right.
I know,
Let's hold up our signs.
But still. All right, raise your hand if you think we should leave the fanny pack in the past. Eric raised his hand.
I'm saying
I
in the
was gonna
past.
say-
I can't think of a fanny pack without seeing that picture of The Rock with the
Oh
fanny
my
pack
god,
on.
that one from the Toronto Sun.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing. That photo.
It's an amazing photo. I'm like, oh my god, like that's fanny pack to me. I'm like, do not bring
That's
that back.
literally the
do
one
not.
you owned.
I think that's the one you had, the black leather, right?
I know.
Did you have the
I
turtleneck
know
with
that
the
was
chain
it.
too?
No.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, so then obviously Steve and I, we think we
I say
should
bring it, keep
it
'em-
back.
Yeah, they
They're
are. I
handy.
mean, it's as a guy, I don't obviously carry much.
But
Like to carry, like I don't carry like a bag or that. But so they are super handy
but
sometimes.
let's be clear. There is still a fine line between them looking like, okay, they're like an old style that's come back and it looks okay, versus a black leather fanny pack. Old
Well, I
man
think
look.
there's a
If you keep
vibe and
ragging
a
on it,
style
I'm gonna
to it
get
and
it.
stuff. It's yeah.
Do it, Eric,
It
do
is
it,
definitely
wear
a
it.
vibe that can either look, yeah.
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 All right.
I would change my answer if it's like the over the shoulder kind of one.
But you can wear them
That's not
like
really a
that.
fanny pack. If you're wearing it over the shoulder,
But
cross body,
I'm not gonna lie.
that's a different style altogether.
I'm not gonna lie. I have big hips, and so like I don't always like wearing the fanny pack. It accentuates the big hips. So I wear a lot of my fanny packs as like crossbody bags.
Oh, okay.
See, a lot of times I don't know because I find I'm wearing like a crossbody that's more annoying.
Hmm.
So I'll just wear it around my waist.
Interesting.
Well, you don't have hips, apparently.
My hips don't lie.
All right. So
All right.
so that one got a pass because you guys.
That's right. Two out of the three.
Two of these to bring it back.
Out of a lot of the options of the fashion trends, like that's a pretty like non-offensively bad one.
Okay.
Depending who you ask, but it is still pros and cons. Some people really hate them.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay, next up is we have like combat boots / Doc Martens, which were huge in high school. So first up, Steve, did you own Doc Martens in high school?
Absolutely.
Eric, did you?
Did not. I was full on in my leather fanny pack world.
And
And you could have
I
gone with the leather boots.
and I have never owned Doc Martens either. I never honestly liked the vibe of them.
No, I love them. Yeah, I had.
Did you have high tops or
I
like,
had the first pair I got was like the 3 holes, it's like the low ones.
nerd?
I had those in like grade, like first year of high school, and then I had like a pair of like 8 hole, like the like the brown, like I think they're like nubuck, like the Swedish kind of suede sort of like.
That's better than black, I feel like.
I had those for like 5 years. I wore those things out,
Yeah.
and those are the last pair I had. Then I bought a pair within the last like 10 years, and they were absolute shit.
Oh man. So the quality went down the tubes.
Well, I
huh?
remember hearing. I don't think they make them in the UK anymore or something like that. I think they, somewhere overseas or
Yeah.
South America or something. They fell up. They were terrible.
Now, the Doc Marten trend is coming back a lot. I mean, I'm not going to say Doc Marten specifically. I'm just saying Doc Marten, but the like combat style boots.
Yeah.
It's definitely coming back. Like there's like even like they have, I've seen at some stores for like little kids, they have like the combat boot look.
That's
Like
crazy.
it's
yeah.
very in for fall this year.
Well, there's like
Whoa.
there's Doc Marten stores now. I'm pretty sure where that's
Yeah.
like it's a shoot.
It's-
Like all they sell.
yeah.
Is stuff. Whereas I remember as a kid, they were hard to find. Like they were, like not every store had them. You had to go to like certain like places to pick them up. They weren't that
Yeah.
that prevalent.
Okay. Well, let's just get right into it. Eric, do you think that we should bring it back or leave it in the past?
I think bring them back. I thought they were like a good look, and I think they were like a really sturdy, like at least back in the day, sturdy boot that lasted a long time. So I say bring it back.
Would you wear them?
I would. I wanted a pair, but they were expensive.
Instead, you had to spend your money on a black leather.
That's
boot.
correct. I blew my budget on the fanny pack.
Shut your wad.
Steve, what do you think?
Yeah, you know what? I say bring them back. They're fine. I mean, combat boots, Doc Martens, they were so, like, they're pretty basic shoes. There's nothing super crazy about them, other than they're sort of the I'm trying to think of the word now.
I don't know.
The yellow stitching.
Oh, yeah,
Their sort
yeah.
of trademark look.
For me, I mean, I think that they're not really a style that ever really went away. I mean, I think people still wore them. I think it's like a resurgence of now you see more people, and they're trying to obviously
Yeah.
market to like the younger kids. And
Yeah.
again, not Doc Marten specific, but that like combat boot look. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not my personal style. I think some people can pull it off really well.
Well, that's definitely there's a sort of a look that goes with them, or a style you need to have, like just to
So-
throw them on. It
yeah.
doesn't
So
always work.
I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of just indifferent. I don't think they're terrible. I don't think they're great. So
Get off the fence.
Let me have my process, okay? It's a process. I got to talk myself through it. Anyway, I mean, bring it back, whatever. I don't care. It's no skin off my back.
All right, so
All right.
that's 3 bring it back.
Doc Martens.
Doc Martens.
Again,
They're here to stay.
They're not the
Welcome
worst
back,
thing.
Doc Martens.
All right, this is a style that is way back in style, and it's super prevalent for the like fall season. But
What is it?
oversized
curious.
flannel shirts.
Say that again, sorry?
Yeah, because you were talking.
Yeah.
Oversized flannel shirts.
Oh, flannel shirts. I remember that in
So-
the early 90s,
well,
man.
I think-
Everyone wore them.
I think we need to also like not just oversized flannel shirts, but and these are coming back. I have seen them. The oversized flannel shirts with the hood, with the like gray hood.
Oh
or,
my
like, the
God, I
black
remember
hood.
those. I had one
Yeah.
of those, but for some reason I remember the sleeves being gray too, or with
I
the
mean,
sleeves.
some of them are, but
Or maybe no, but
they're
I
all
definitely remember having
flannel.
one with a hood. Yeah, I
Yeah.
100% had one of those. I had one that was,
Weird.
I had one that had it was UNLV Running Rebels logo on it too. Back when all the college ball
Yeah, I
stuff
remember,
was
like-
super popular.
I remember
Hey,
that
you guys-
with the starter stuff.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
we just have a halt for a second because you guys aren't letting me do my process of introducing it.
Oh,
All right,
sorry.
let's rewind for a
Conversation.
second. Please tell us what the flannel shirt's all about.
No. I was gonna say the flannel shirt, but then I was gonna ask Steve. Obviously, said he had one. Then I was gonna ask Eric if you had one.
I did not.
You never had oversized flannel shirts.
I wanted
What
one,
was
but
wrong with you?
I got a checkered cowboy shirt instead.
Stop it.
I did. I went for Christmas. I asked for a flannel shirt, and I was like, "I'm gonna look good now." They're gonna forget all about that
that
that fanny
fanny
pack. Once I show up with this, and then I opened it up, and it was like, "It's a cowboy shirt."
Your parents tried. Give them
tried.
A for effort, but
It wasn't my parents this time.
oh no, oh
It was
no.
a different relative.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Thank you."
Did you ever wear it?
Hell no.
Did this come with a gift receipt?
Oh my god.
That one stayed in the closet, and yeah, that's where it stayed.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I had flannel shirts. I mean, I think half of my school pictures in high school were wearing flannel shirts. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were not expensive. They were probably from like Zellers or something, but I had flannel
yeah.
shirts.
Oh yeah, I had a few.
I had one that had the hood, and then that's all. Then I just had the regular flannel shirts. But I can confirm, I was at the mall recently, that the ones with the hoods are back.
That's great. Yeah,
That's
I
weird.
Had a few. I always thought I must have thought I was so cool back in the day. I would wear a flannel shirt. I had like 3. I had a Doors T-shirt, a Jack Daniels T-shirt, or a Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion T-shirt. That I
Damn.
would wear with my flannel shirt.
With
That
your
was-
docs.
So yeah, Doc sometimes. Yeah, just
That
running
like
shoes, but-
screams 1992 when I hear
Oh
that.
yeah.
Anyways,
Oh my gosh, I cannot, Eric. This is going to be a great topic for you with all your fail. Notice everybody out there. Eric did come from a small little town.
That's
so,
right.
but some
The sticks.
some kids knew how to dress cool. I didn't. I just didn't.
You needed them. You needed cable. That's the key. Not where you live. It's you needed cable.
It's true.
You needed much music
But
to
when you're talking
tune
about-
into like.
When you're talking about the hoods, I was thinking like the ponchos
Oh
No,
God, I remember
yeah,
those
those are
things.
with like
popular.
the pocket in the front
yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah, I had one of those too. They were like that rough.
I feel like
Yeah,
woven material,
yeah, exactly. That's
They were
that's not what
like-
you're talking about though.
No,
I feel
no.
I've
like-
never seen a hooded
Really?
flannel shirt.
I feel
no.
like if you see one, you'll be like, oh, that's what you're talking about.
We'll have to put a picture up or something
Yeah,
like
with
that.
the
I
flannel
100% I had one, but it had like just like a gray, like almost like a t-shirt material
yeah,
hood.
it's just a hood.
Yeah, just sewn
Like
into
Eric,
the
I think
flannel.
Eric.
I remember that now.
Yes, I was gonna
Yep,
say
Yeah.
I
like
remember that. I'm having flashbacks.
they're not
Yeah.
like crazy. They're just
I think
like,
I blocked it in my mind because I didn't have one, and it gave me like rage at the time. It's like everyone else with the shirt. I'm like, but
You just flash back to that cowboy shirt sitting in the closet. Got it.
Oh my god. Did anybody ask why you never wore it?
My mom did, yeah.
What did you say?
I was like, I'll wear it, just just not the right day.
Just picking my time, Mom.
Picking my time. Exactly. I don't want to drop a bomb like this on everyone until they're ready.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Eric.
The rhinestone cowboy, Eric.
Oh my god. All right.
Oh my god. Everything's making a lot more sense now when I look back.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I have flannel shirts now in my closet. Do we all do? I think no.
Oh, okay.
Well,
What?
now they're back again. Or like
Yeah.
what do they call it? Like buffalo plaid or whatever they call it.
Yeah,
like
but they have like the different color. It's like fall, y'all. That's like the basic beige, like pumpkin spice photo wearing
Oh
a
yeah,
plaid shirt
yeah.
with your
plaid
vest.
shirts and stuff. Yeah.
Oh
but-
man. Yeah, it's 2024. It's fine. I'm safe. I'm good now. We went back to high school in my head for a minute.
If anybody's watching the video of this, zoom in on Eric because I think he just went to another planet.
That's right.
Okay, really quickly, is it something we're gonna bring back, or that should be brought back, or stay in the past?
Leave in the past.
Really?
Yeah. What the hell? I don't know.
Are you just saying that to
I'm
be
just saying to be
different?
different. I don't care. But I just leave in the past. Kids need to come up with something new.
I don't know. Well, for me personally, I'm glad it's in style because nobody loves an oversized. Who doesn't love an oversized, comfy, cozy flannel shirt? Bring it, and it makes for cute fall pictures. Just saying.
But that's not what it's about. It's about rock and roll and being
No, it's cute.
hardcore. And
It's cute.
now it's about like pumpkin spice and nice.
It's cute. Eric, what about you?
I'll leave it in the past. I'm so bitter. I didn't get one back then. I don't want one now. It's not going to make up for lost times. It's over. It's dead. They're in the past.
Okay, Eric.
Embrace it. Go back to that.
I can't.
Eric went to a bad place. All right, number 4. This one I definitely did, and I feel like I don't know. Whatever. I shouldn't judge, but pinned jeans.
Oh God.
I used to do that.
Like
Did you do
pinned
that?
like on the leg. At the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a girl thing.
My sister would do
It
it.
was a girl thing. I feel like.
I remember some guys doing it too.
It's so
but
funny because
there was like
it's-
a whole process to it.
It's so funny because, years later, they had the skinny jean trend. If they just
Yeah.
had waited, it would have been fine.
Oh, that's true. They could have saved some pins.
Because wasn't there
Right?
like a whole thing where you had to like fold the jean a certain way?
It looked
And then
terrible.
like fold the bottom up or something like
Yeah,
that. I
like-
remember my sister, there's like, this whole like process
But
of
it
like,
looked awful. Like
yeah,
you
and it
could
was like
see
safety
the pins.
Yeah, but
like,
it was just they were like super tight.
It's terrible. I mean, again, we should have just.
That was like what, late 80s?
Yeah, I did
think
it a few
like
times.
the late 80s. I'm trying to remember how old I was and when. I think that was like in the late.
I
yeah.
would pin mine
88.
and then you could wear socks over top of them and stuff.
Yeah, no, I
But
definitely remember my sister doing that. I don't think I ever did.
It
but
wasn't like a super vibe. Like I didn't love it. Sorry.
Well, it's almost like then MC Hammer, like the Hammer pants where they were skin tight
Yeah.
to like this massive like.
The blew out on the
It
sides.
was like
Yeah.
those times the
But
1,000.
again, like the skinny jean era came, like and all those.
Well, yeah,
happen,
like
yeah.
pins. Okay,
30 years later,
Eric,
but
please
yeah.
tell me you never, ever pinned your jeans.
Hell no. I got more pride in
Did you even know that
sense
was
of
a-
style than that.
Where you were from, did you even know that was a thing?
Nope.
Really?
No, don't remember what you guys were talking about at all.
Really?
No, I
No.
remember that was
Well,
like.
we'll put a picture in here if we can find one of like what the pin jeans look like. It wasn't cute. Like it looked terrible.
Well, just that the jeans were like super tight
but then
around
they'd
your
be
leg.
super baggy
And then
from
they'd
the
be
knee
baggy
up.
the knee up,
Like
yeah.
it was weird.
Yeah, I really don't remember anyone wearing pin jeans, but I'm
But
sure it was.
yeah.
Believe you guys it was a thing.
It wasn't a giant thing in my school, but people did do it.
I remember my sister, like I said, but I remember there was like a whole way of like doing it. I had to pull the jean
Yeah.
a certain way and then like fold it
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
And I thought you had to fold the cuff up or
I
something.
mean, it depends
too.
on
It was
whatever
like a whole, and then you
you
put
liked.
safety pins.
Huh.
Yeah.
But again, it just looked terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we think, Eric? Should it stay in the past or bring it back?
Oh, I'm saying leave it in the past. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's a trend that does not. I mean, it doesn't need to be here. We have skinny jeans, folks.
Yeah.
Apparently,
No.
skinny jeans aren't cool anymore.
That's what they
Okay.
say. Yeah.
But-
yeah, that's definitely leave that in the past.
Yeah.
It's fun to think about and remember, but that's
Just
the one
weird.
that can stay back in
And
88.
it's a lot of work. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to put my pants on and go.
yeah, it was a lot of work from what I remember. Probably
Yeah.
why I didn't do it. All right, this category is kind of like an overall category, and I'll list off a few, and then we can kind of talk about different ones.
Whoa.
All right.
We're gonna talk about-
multifaceted.
Hairstyle.
Oh,
Jesus
there's,
H.
there's a whole
Okay,
lot of them.
some of the ones that we came up, well, just briefly, but the crimped hair, the mullets, the teased hair, the rat tails, the steps haircut. Also for girls, a lot of, at least for me, the style with all my friends was like the side part, and then you if you're watching on video, you can see what I'm doing. You took your hair and then you teased it, sprayed it, and then you had bangs. So you had like this like swoopy thing.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
I remember the swoop.
It was terrible. It was
like
terrible.
the bangs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you had bangs, then you had this like piece that
Yeah.
went over. I remember spending hours trying to get that perfect, and it was also the era before like hair straighteners. So yeah, I mean, am I brave enough to put a picture up in high school when I had that hairstyle?
I don't
think
know.
I'm brave enough?
No.
Do it.
If you guys see this, then I'm brave enough. If not, yeah, maybe I'll just put something over my face because it's like a 13-year-old face. It ain't cute. But the
Yeah.
hairstyle for sure, like the frizzy, no hair straightener, teased bang look.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was me wearing a flannel shirt. Just gonna say.
There you go. It's a
You
whole
had the flannel
vibe.
shirt.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
We'll see if it pops up and you see it, then just be kind, okay?
Yeah, you rattled off a whole bunch of hairstyles
Yeah.
there. Do you have the list there? But
Yeah.
like,
So really quickly, so crimped hair. I had a crimper.
I definitely remember crimped hair.
I thought you were gonna say you crimped
No,
your
God,
hair.
no.
Oh, God.
But I 100% remember girls with crimped hair.
Yeah, I used to crimp my hair all
Was
the
it just
time.
like a heater? Is that what it was?
I mean, they
like,
have them now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a weird style. It looked almost like wavy French fries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But was that what it was? Just like a heater that would
yeah,
just
it was
heat
just
the
a
hair?
heater. You
Okay,
just
yeah.
go
Yeah.
down it. Yeah. But a hair crimper, I had that. I loved that hair crimper. And then we had.
Oh, I mean, you go back. That's still like that's about you want to go back like the 80s and the early 90s and stuff like that. The styles
Yeah.
were great.
They were. Mullets. I mean, I'm not gonna
Ooh.
lie. Those never ever
I
need to go
I
back.
never had a mullet. They were terrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
those were yeah. You knew you were like those are you know like we used to call them like skids.
Oh yeah.
You know.
The guys that held onto the mullet way too long.
Oh yeah, but
I
even
remember
like
those
you know the
guys.
rockers guys, like you know even like
Yeah.
high school and those guys with like mullets and stuff like that. It was just it's a
Okay.
whole now it's kind of coming back like hockey players and
Okay,
stuff like that.
here's the thing,
Shout out to
though.
Jaromir Jagr, one of the greatest mullets of all time.
Hold on.
Amazing mullet.
Hold on, I might get in trouble for this. I might, and I'm sorry. It's just my personal opinion. Whatever. I think the trend of having your little kids with mullets is horrific. You see all these people with like little like
Well, it's-
4-year-olds with mullets.
Yeah, I know they're just doing it to be like
Horrific.
funny or whatever. It's
I
like-
know, but like, don't do that to your child, please.
You want to watch mullets? Watch Fubar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Maybe
that's
that's
what the
why-
mullet's all about.
You know the
It's
modern
not
mullet.
supposed to be cute or
No.
funny. It's a
No.
style. It's about music.
it's a lifestyle.
It's rock and roll and Molsons and Pilsners and
Maybe that's why.
smoking weed and
It's
having
cheap-
fun.
It's cheap beers and Trans Ams.
Monte Carlos and-
maybe that's why when I see kids with it, I'm like,
Well, it's like it's more like an ironic kind of whatever.
I
But
know,
like
but
I mean,
it's not cute.
back in the day, like those guys, you know, you all knew them, or you like whether like
Oh, they were
whether
like
you were
the-
our age. I remember there's a guy around the corner. My buddies and I were kind of friends with. He was probably like 20.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were like 13. He had like that shitty mustache. He drove like this old like Monte
Oh, yeah.
Carlo SS and like
smoking the
super nice guy.
cigarettes.
His name was Tim, and he'd be having a dart. He had no shirt on, just skinny white jeans, and like massive like high tops, working on his car, or whatever. We go over there, and he'd try to be all cool, telling these stories and shit. It was, you know, but that's just what.
Tim, tell us a story.
But no, you had all these crazy stories about like what
Yeah.
half of them were probably bullshit.
Oh,
but,
probably.
But you
Yeah.
know, but he was like the older, like you know, like I said, he was probably like I'm guessing he was like 20.
Yeah.
I can
But yeah,
appreciate.
all these stories and stuff. But it was hilarious.
I
That's
can
awesome.
appreciate a good mullet. It's just not really my vibe.
I don't know.
No, it's now it's like I said, those good in the 80s people had them. Not now, it's people have because it's quote unquote like it's cool
But you
to
look-
be like.
It's
look,
ironic.
Stupid.
yeah, it's not the same as like the guy that's like rocking out to like Metallica or like
No.
you know that's just it's his like they're into rock
Quick-
and roll and stuff like
yeah.
that. It's totally different now.
Quick
Yeah.
check. What's your thoughts? The mullet versus the cauliflower hair.
They're
Yeah.
all stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think cauliflower hair is like the mullet of today.
yeah.
People will look back and be like, "What the hell are these guys thinking?"
No, it's the mullet of the night. Like, no, because you guys all had that style growing up as a kid.
The mullet.
The mushroom cut.
Oh, I had,
The cauliflower head.
Yeah, but-
it's different. It's like permed or something.
Yeah, but it's still the mushroom cut.
oh
What?
the bowl cut or
The
whatever.
bowl cut.
Okay, yeah, that's
Or
what it
mushroom
is.
cut, mushroom cut. I had that.
That's what it is.
I had that
Oh,
from like
Jesus.
I want to say from like to the time I was like 13 to like 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that's all it is. And like they're curling it or getting it curled, or if you have curly hair, it's curly. But no, but like the basis of the haircut's like the mushroom cut.
yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. It's a thing. Anyways, what else is on the list?
We kind of already really quickly talked about it, but the teased hair look was very big when I was like 12, 13 years
Oh,
old.
that was like a total like 80s rock and roll.
It was like the Snooki like bump back in the day. The like teased like how the.
Yeah, well, even guys had like looking like Motley Crue, like Poison, like
Yeah, but
everybody
I'm
had
talking about
teased
people
hair.
in the real world, not rock stars.
Even in
People
the real
would
world.
like, yeah, they'd mimic rock stars.
Oh yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
know, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, but I'm just saying like girls. I didn't know super many guys that tease their hair, but girls definitely.
No, we were
tease
probably a
their
little
hair.
young for
Yeah, that was more like hardcore age, like teenager in the 80s type.
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Like we might have known people that were like
Yeah.
older than us that did it and stuff, but I definitely remember.
But I do want to add something else that's not on the list before I forget, but it's sort of like a hair accessory for girls, a couple of them. And the scrunchie, which I rock the scrunchie. It's actually way better for your hair. Scrunchies are awesome. They're cute.
Are
They're
they still
cool.
around?
Yeah,
I was
wear
gonna
them in my
say
hair
I
all
thought.
the time.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not.
Scrunchies are back with vengeance. They're very cute. And the banana clips are coming back. And yeah, just like those weird little hair accessories.
Banana
like
clip. That was like that clip that was like super long
Yeah.
or something, right? Okay.
Yeah. And then those things, I don't know what they're called, but they had the little like, I'll put a picture here if I can remember to tell whoever's editing. But it was like the circle and it had the little like V kind of teeth marks, and you put it in your hair. It's a terrible description.
I know exactly what you're talking
You had a
about.
sister, so you probably.
Yeah.
The V clamp, of course.
Shut up, Eric. Eric didn't have a sister. You don't know
No,
that
I know
full.
what you're talking about. Yeah, there's that
I have no idea
thing.
what you're talking about.
So
It's like a headband that would like
but it like
go into the hair. Yeah, it was like
those
plastic.
are popular.
Yeah, I remember one of them. My sister had one of those things.
Rat tails. Not
Oh,
a
Oh
vibe.
my god, I fully.
That was hideous.
I tried to grow one when I was like
Of
8.
course you did.
Oh my god.
I gave up on it. I didn't get very long.
I can't believe your mom let you.
Yeah, I don't know. She did, but it didn't last long. I think it was like this thing. Those were
So my
a vibe.
my nephew was playing, like I was over at their house and he was playing with his friend they're like 7 or 8 or whatever, and he had a rat tail. I was like,
Yeah,
ew.
it's come back.
Oh my god! I had a friend in elementary school who had a rat tail. He used to play with it in class,
Ugh.
and then he kept it for way too long, like way past like it ever
Yeah.
being cool.
Yeah.
And I remember him like playing with it in class, and like the girls like tried to like cut it.
Oh,
Cut it on
jeez.
him,
He's
yeah.
like, no.
Do you
He had a
remember?
mini fit. It's like, no, stop.
Do you remember when people used to put like beads or like the like thread around it or like braid it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm trying to
used
think like who are some people like. I'm trying to think of like celebrities that had like. So there were some serious rat tails out there. I'm just trying to think of like
I
who.
don't know, I feel like
Was it
The
like
leads-
New Kids on the Block?
New Kids in the
Yeah.
Block had them. The lead singer of Live, Ed Koala.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
he, had, like,
I thought he was bald.
he was, but he had a massive rat tail at the back. I think his yeah.
With his bald head?
It was
Yeah.
also like a monk look or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yuck, gross.
Yeah, there's some people that had some serious rat. A lot of the guys that like decided I think they're gonna cut their hair off, but
Decided to keep
didn't
it
want
in the
to
back.
kind of fully do it. But
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was a style and whatever.
it
just,
was a vibe. Yeah, it was.
like it kind of reminded me of like something that like you have like that rogue eyelash on your face. You just want to flick it off. It
Yeah.
kind of reminded me of that, or you just it just
well, just the name, the rat tail. It's like
I know.
yeah.
just
I've got a
sound-
rat tail.
Sounds dirty.
I feel
Cool.
like
You know,
they,
rats live in the sewer, right? Yeah.
did you ever try to grow one, Eric?
Never did.
No.
I honest to God never tried to grow a rat tail.
yeah,
That was never
I
a look
did
I was-
try one, but
I was interested
it
in.
didn't
All right,
last long at
last
all.
one in this category that we can think of. I'm sure there's a million more, but this is. I have a hair on my microphone. Sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. It was just like tickling my mouth as I was talking.
The rat tail.
Weird.
That Mike's got a rat tail.
Is the steps haircut.
Oh God.
Jesus.
I didn't
remember-
know anybody that had that.
I know a ton of guys that had the steps haircut.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't the new kids have it? Some of them.
I think some of them did. Yeah, didn't Billy Ray Cyrus have something like that?
Yeah. There's also variations like a lightning bolt.
my
If
my
Billy-
one buddy had a line that went down the side and met at the back.
Oh, he had the full one.
Yeah,
Did Billy Ray Cyrus have a mullet
he had a
and
massive
steps?
mullet. I don't remember if he had steps or
don't
not, but he
know.
definitely he had a
had a
massive
wicked mullet,
Yeah.
yeah.
Terrible mullet.
But those that was I had a buddy, this kid his name was Chad. He was from Chicago. We moved here.
Of course,
He
Chad.
had 2 steps, a buzz cut, and a mullet.
How do you do that?
Could he pull it off though?
I mean, he was like 10.
So was he a
no.
badass 10-year-old?
No,
like,
no, not at all.
Like those little smart mouth 10-year-olds? Was he one of them?
Not really, no.
Oh, then he
but
didn't
yeah,
have the
no,
right-
but it was
Here's mild mannered Chad with a
but that-
badass haircut.
But that's
Yeah.
like buzz cut, not buzz cut, but like brush cut,
Yeah.
pin straight mullet,
Yeah.
It's 2 steps. That was a vibe.
Yeah, that's a vibe. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to have the right attitude with that, though.
You're gonna have some. Yeah.
Okay,
it's,
so overall, I mean, summer, whatever, but overall, those hairstyles or hairstyles sort of from our youth in general,
Yeah.
what would you say? Leave them in the past or bring them back?
I think leave all of them in the past. I think there's nothing worthwhile
Yeah.
bringing into modern times from that list we just had there. So yeah, all those hairstyles, the past, leave them. They're done.
I mean, honestly, yeah, like there's a reason why we have like hair tools now. We don't need to be like, no. Nope.
You're saying leave them in the
Leave
past?
them in the past.
I 100% agree. Yeah, let the rat tail die a death. It's
Yeah.
natural death. It's done. It's over. Yeah, all those styles. Yeah, let them go. Leave them in the past. They're fun to look at photos and stuff like that. But
Not necessary.
yeah, no, it can stay
Yeah.
there.
All right. Next up, we have. So I'm going to like slash this, like say something slash something because they're kind of like sort of the same. But like we didn't necessarily grow up in the era of like real bell bottoms, but we grew up in the era of flare pants, which are kind of the same thing. Flares and bell bottoms, like they're
Yeah.
slightly different, but they're kind of the same thing where they're like fitted all the way to like the knee and then they kind of flare out.
Yeah. Well,
Bell bottoms were more looser, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I can't really speak to bell bottoms because, like, nobody I knew wore bell bottoms. We were a little bit young for that.
No, that was definitely like our.
Yeah. But the flare style was very big at some point in my teenagehood.
Oh, those. Do you remember those like with the Genco jeans? Where all the
Yeah.
skater kids would wear? Like those massive like.
The bottom of the jean was bigger than
We're
the
not
shoe.
there yet.
Oh, is that on the list too? I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh, you guys. There's a
Whoops.
reason why we stick to the list.
You said we're going to look at the list maybe earlier
Yeah.
on. Now you're like, the list.
Okay,
The list is the
really,
Bible.
Really quickly, let me just talk about the flare. The flare pants were kind of the same. They were always really long, and then they would get wet and gross and
Well,
disgusting.
that's the problem with those things.
Yeah.
But the flare pants also too, like again, now we're getting into a bit older, like kind of when we were in our early 20s. But that was like the sort of the flare-ish pants that were really low weight, low rise.
Oh, I remember those.
Oh, I remember
Yeah,
there
of
was that
course you
whole
remember
trend in like
those.
the
Yeah.
early 2000s,
Yeah.
I think.
I
it
forgot
was.
about that, like the whale tail, all that stuff.
What's a whale tail?
You know what a whale tail is?
Is that the butt crack?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's when girl wore. I'm gonna be not PC right now. Get ready.
Can you make it a little clean?
I'll clean it up a little bit for the
Okay.
sake of the podcast. So when a girl wore low-rise jeans, at the back when she sit down, if she was wearing a thong undergarment, for example,
Okay.
it would pop up above the bottom of her jeans and it would look like a whale tail.
See, and the thing is I think those girls were wearing the thongs like that so they could be shown.
Well,
Remember that was a
it
vibe too with
it
the
was a whole
the thongs.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
showing.
It was a
Can
whole
we just take a
style.
pause? I think I got that through that pretty clean.
Yeah, it was fine. But I'm just saying that was definitely a style that I was not rocking because I was not, I was not 100 pounds soking wet. So I was
No,
not
that was
rocking
definitely
that
a style that the not
Thanks, Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, for bringing that in.
yeah, that's about that time I think. Yeah, when
Yeah.
that kind of all came
Yeah.
through. Yeah.
So yeah, bell bottoms. Like I said, I can't speak to that. I didn't. Now, no. I mean, and flares are coming back now. Like they're not. They didn't come back as strong as some of the other 90s
Yeah.
style pants did, but they do come back. You can buy them again.
Yeah, I'm sure bell bottoms came back at some point, but yeah, I think
so.
bell bottoms. I just think of like, you think of like disco 70s.
Well,
like,
bell bottoms are kind of like what are, excuse me, that they have like these wide leg jeans now that are really wide, except they're just kind of straight down wide. I feel like
Yeah.
bell bottoms had a bit more like they were sort of tighter in the butt.
yeah, I think then yeah, they
Gradually went out. I
were
don't
made
know.
Yeah.
for dancing the discos.
All right. So what about the jeans, the flare / bell bottoms, or both, or whatever? I mean, they don't really affect you guys because you didn't wear flare jeans, as far as I know.
Did not.
No, I say wear whatever's comfortable. I don't care.
Yeah, I
Keep
mean-
them round. I'm not too.
Flare jeans have their place. I think they're fine. I mean, I bought a pair recently. I think I'm trying to pretend I was like 100 pounds soaking wet again. They're not low rise flares, just to be clear. Nobody wants to see that. They're a modest mid rise, okay?
Mid-rise flare, very
But
tasteful.
they make your
There you
legs
go.
and your butt look good because they're kind of like tight, and then they,
They flow.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what about you, Eric?
Yeah, I guess like bring them back. I'm kind of indifferent on this one.
If they're low rise,
Yeah, bring them back. Sure, why not?
easy to sway you. All right, next up we have chain wallets.
Oh,
So
Oh
wallets-
my god.
So wallets that had the chain that you could attach.
like
so
the
I mean,
trucker wallets or
in
whatever.
theory, it's very practical. my nephew just got one because clearly they're back in style. And
Jesus.
he was very excited. He didn't know what the chain was. He thought it was just something to swing it with. But then once we told him, like, you attach it to your belt loop, he thought it was the greatest thing ever. And it's very smart for an 8-year-old. He ain't losing his wallet.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
should
that was
have
the whole
no
point of
excuse
it.
now.
But that was a whole vibe. The chain
was
and
a
how
vibe.
people would have like chains that go down to like their knee almost.
Yeah,
like,
and it would rattle and it was thick.
yeah. Oh yeah. We had a
Mutual
God.
a mutual friend of ours that would wear one forever.
Yeah, through all of like college and like way past its like fashionable day.
And didn't really rock, because there was always sort of a style that went with it that kind of like sort of skaterish kind
Yeah.
of vibe or whatever, but he definitely didn't rock that style at all. But
No.
that
Yeah.
chain on the wallet was
Yeah.
there around for a long time.
I can even hear it.
Yeah.
When he would pull it out
Yeah.
or walk,
Yeah.
I could hear it.
You'd
Yeah.
sit down and hear like the tune as it hits
Yeah.
like the plastic chair. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing he doesn't. I haven't seen him in a while. I'm guessing he hasn't worn one since.
I'm gonna
but
guess not. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not anymore.
I don't
No,
know. But
I forgot about that. That was like that kind of reminds me of like makes me think of like Blink 182,
Yeah.
yeah.
like American Pie.
Like
kinda
late 90s.
late 90s, early 2000. That
Yeah.
sort of screams the wallet and the chain to me.
Yeah. Ow.
Easy,
I know I
easy.
keep hitting things. I'm
We
like,
haven't
all,
paid for these mics yet. Easy.
I'm all,
Yeah,
I'm all flinchy and.
it's all this talk about chains.
Cheeky.
I know you're getting all crazy.
I
now.
don't
Maybe I'll start
really-
bringing that back for myself. That'd be kind of handy.
Oh.
You should make everything chained.
I
Yeah, I'll
don't.
just start wearing chainmail.
I don't really have like anything really more to talk about as far as the chain wallet. I mean, I never had one. I mean,
No,
it's
it's,
more just like bring it back or leave it in the past. I mean, it's not a great style. I think for practicality, sure, bring it back. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I saw like a 40-year-old man wearing a chain wallet, unless like Steve said, you kind of had the vibe with it. Like it's a look. It's a vibe. It's a style. It's a look.
Yeah,
But like, if one of you guys started rocking out with a chain wallet, I'd be like,
I'm gonna get one now just to prove you wrong.
Spite.
no.
You think I
Do it
look
for-
stupid?
do it
Look
for
at
spite.
this.
And also a rat tail.
And a leather fanny pack.
And leather
There we
fanny
go.
pack. Yeah.
Maybe I should grow a rat tail. Is what I can grow anymore.
Can you even grow that?
I don't know. Only one way to find out.
My list of things to go home to my parents' house and get is growing. I gotta get my cowboy shirt and my.
Do you still?
My fanny
Why do
pack?
your parents
Your
still have
parents don't throw this
those?
crap out.
It's like
No.
30 years ago.
Yeah, they don't throw stuff out.
They're parents. They keep everything.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
my mom was savage. As soon as I was like even remotely had one foot at the door, she was like, didn't even give me the chance to go through. Just tossed it all.
Heartless.
Gone.
Totally heartless. Jesus.
All my Babysitter Club books, all my Sweet Valley High books, all of like everything.
Those were worth
Your mom
money.
threw it a fortune.
Right? I want to read those again. Anyway, clearly Eric's parents are hoarders and mine were not.
We have parents on the opposite end of the spectrum.
That's right.
My parents can't let go. Your mom can't wait to get rid of you.
That's right.
She's like, bye. What were we talking about?
Chains,
Chains
on walls.
on walls.
Stay or
Is it
go.
Stay or go.
Can I just? I mean, I'm gonna say overall go. Like I said, unless you can pull off the style, but not regular people should be out there rocking chains with wallets.
So you're saying leave it in the past?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, unless you're driving a Harley or something on two wheels or something like that, then yeah. But I say leave it in the past.
Yeah.
I think it was a dumb look. Leave it in the past.
Can we talk about one thing that I just popped in my head, and I feel like it's very like growing up. And I know you guys are all gonna say yes, so let me finish what I'm saying about.
Is it glamour
what I-
shots?
Yeah.
No, those are awesome. Ooh, we should get glamour shots just for fun. Anyway, the I don't know what they're called. The windbreaker jackets that rolled into a thing. You could
I
wear.
had one of those and I
Did
Did
loved
you not
it.
hear me say "wait till I finish," Eric?
Sorry.
No, you're not done yet. Jesus Christ!
The wind up for this.
Yeah, no kidding. The,
my
the
God.
windbreaker.
The windbreaker
K-way.
that you the K-way. That's what I could think of that you slinch around your waist.
Yeah,
I had a blue one.
I had a blue one.
I think I had a red one.
Well, mine was like a gray blue.
Mine was straight blue.
But yeah, I remember that. Again,
were
it basically rolled in. It
practical.
turned into a fanny pack.
It
Yeah.
did. I love the hell out of that thing.
I know.
Again, it's super convenient.
I was
There's
gonna
nothing
swear, but I
worse.
stopped
Like,
myself.
there's
Yeah.
nothing worse than like now when it rains and you got a jacket or something like that, and then you're
Yeah.
out somewhere and it's like it stops raining. And you're like,
But if I remember correctly, it was that they weren't super waterproof. That really
No.
thin material that
No.
like stuck to you.
yeah,
They didn't do a great job.
No, they didn't.
They were like
No.
I have a jacket like that now, but it's like they call it like water resistant.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not for,
But
like,
if
a
it rains rains or whatever. I bought it and I was like, oh god, I mean, I hate it because
Yeah.
as soon as it got wet, I'm like, oh, this isn't waterproof at all.
Yeah.
It's just like stuck to me like another layer of skin.
And I'm not
man.
gonna lie, I feel like they're not even all that practical because like it's cool, like you, but then because I remember you could never fold them in as nice as they originally came, so it was like this big lump that you just
Yeah.
wore
Yeah.
around your waist. Like it was
No.
stupid.
It was stupid though. But I remember my mom being like, "It's gonna rain. Wear your K-way, Eric."
K-way. I
You
couldn't
have to
think of
I
the
bet you it's in your
word.
basement still.
It might be. I'm gonna go look.
Eric,
Maybe
you-
it's in your
It's in
your
the fanny
leather
pack?
fanny pack.
Oh my god, that's Inception.
That'd be like a
A
mind
pack
melt,
within
yeah.
a pack.
Eric, if you had a thought ahead, you could have looked and brought it, and we could have show and tell.
I really could have done a show and tell.
We could have. All right, next up,
That's what's next on this list.
cargo jeans. Again,
Cargo jeans.
I can point out I spend a lot of time at the mall. These are back in. The cargo pants, not just jeans, cargo pants in Gen.
Cargo pants were super handy. They were super convenient. I still love my
Yeah.
cargo shorts, man.
They even
Me
have,
too.
They even have the ones that have the little loop to hang your
Oh,
hammer
you
on.
little guy. Yeah,
Ooh.
carpenters. I thought those were
Carpenter
I had a pair of those.
pants.
I had a pair of Ikea carpenter
You
jeans.
Put your hammer in
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
In case you're gonna go hammer something.
Same time.
But so the cargo, they have like cargo sweatpants, cargo jeans, cargo khakis,
Cargo sweatpants
everything.
seems a little unnecessary.
Well,
What's a
I mean,
cargo sweatpants?
Yeah.
sweatpants that have cargo pockets?
No, I know. I'm saying like
This seems
jeans,
like a
everything
modern
I get, but
take
like,
on it.
Jogging pants, those are for relaxing. You're not gonna do anything where you need cargo. Stuff
No.
and jog-
Yeah, but you could put your phone in it while you're relaxing on a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
You could put your
area.
snacks
but,
in
but
it.
with that
Snack,
weight,
what are you, Napoleon Dynamite? You put some tater tots in
I'm
there?
just saying. I'm just saying.
hey Napoleon, give me some tots.
You never know.
Kicks him right in the pocket.
Yeah.
But the one thing with the cargo pants, shorts, whatever, is that they're baggy. So
Yeah.
the baggy pant look is way back in.
Yeah, I'm for that. Like, baggy pants are fine with me.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not
It-
gonna lie. Like, I am definitely a fan of. Okay, I'm only gonna speak about as a female admiring men. I am going to say that the fan of guys wearing like the fitted pants. I don't want skinny where
There's
I can
a-
see all the bulges and shapes. I don't need to see that, but just like fitted slim pants.
Well,
That's a good look.
There's a fine line between baggy and like sloppy when it comes to
Yeah.
clothes. I find like because I have some clothes where it's like, oh, I should have maybe got not that extra size up because you wear them. It's like this thing just
Well,
looks like
The thing with guys, from my observation at least, is guys have skinny little chicken legs. Jealous. And they also usually have no butts or no hips. So, like, they're basically just like a stick. And you put something baggy on a stick, it just sort of hangs. But you put, like, something fitted, and it's like, okay, I can see the shape of the stick.
I bet you can.
Why are you laughing? Like a stick.
I know,
Because
but
you're looking to see the shape of the stick.
yeah, like a French high jumper or a French pole vaulter.
No, I said I don't want to see that.
Oh, sorry. But you said it looks better when you can, like, it's a little more fitted.
But I specifically
I
said
know.
beforehand I don't need to see all the lumps and bumps.
No, you don't want to.
Just
Yeah.
fitted.
Okay, I understand that.
Because like I said, guys are naturally very, like, from the waist down, they're just muscly and thin and scrawny and
It's
whatever.
because we're hunter-gatherers.
That's right.
We have to be quick on our feet.
I think girls can pull off the baggy pant look a little bit.
Yeah,
Better
I
than
think
guys.
again. I think baggy pants are just there's a fine line
There
of
is.
baggy to
There
like
is.
just looking
Sloppy.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
looking
There is.
stupid. Like
Yeah. I mean, so I don't know. What do you think about the cargo pants? Bring them back or leave them in the past?
I think they should never have gone. I love my cargo shorts, my favorite shorts ever. So yeah, I say stay. I
Yeah.
embrace them fully.
What about you, Eric?
I think it was a short window where cargo shorts and pants weren't cool anymore. I
The
think it-
cargo shorts weren't
Shorts.
cool for a while. Like, they were very like, no, you cannot wear cargo shorts.
But I feel like it wasn't a super long window.
No.
it wasn't long.
So, anyways, I'm going to say bring them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're right. I don't think they ever officially 100% went away, but I think there was a time where they weren't selling very many. But now this summer, all there was cargo shorts.
Yeah, no, they definitely
But-
made like a resurgence.
But if you notice the cargo shorts, because like I'm not going to lie, I feel like the cargo shorts that you guys wear are from like 10 years ago.
They are.
They might be
But
older than that.
The
But
cargo shorts that they sell now, the only difference is they don't go like to the knees or lower. They're a bit shorter.
yeah, some of the guys' shorts are a little too short for me. I don't know.
Show off those chicken legs.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a fine line. I don't know.
Too much leg, and yeah, I hear you.
But I think, like, bring them back, whatever. I think people can pull. I think the style's cute.
In my heart, they never left.
I'm getting a little uncomfortable. I'm wearing shorts right now.
Eric's showing a lot of leg, too. You can see your tan line.
Oh,
I
God.
had to put a black bar across it. He's being indecent right now. gonna do a Sharon Stone cross his legs.
Oh, not. Oh boy, the famous beaver shot.
Could you actually see her beaver?
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, it was the
Really? You've never seen that movie?
Was it really her beaver? Or was it a fake beaver?
No,
it was real.
think
Yeah,
it was her.
yeah,
Yeah,
the real deal.
Was it a furry beaver?
Oh, yeah. How many questions about the beaver you gonna ask?
I
Yeah.
don't know. I gotta go watch that now. I've literally never seen it, but whatever. I thought
Yeah.
it was just the illusion. Like I didn't think you could actually see it. I thought it was
No,
just like the illusion of it.
You saw
No, you saw everything. That was the whole thing.
yeah, you saw the other regions of Sharon Stone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ask
for her.
what's his face from who played Newman, Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight, he was all in there.
Oh, yeah, he was
that
all-
sweat was real in that scene.
Okay, next. All right. Ow! I just pulled. Anyway, hypercolor shirts.
Oh, hypercolors.
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
guys
They were
have
tons of
one?
fun.
Did you guys have one?
No.
No,
Absolutely, I did.
Of course, Steve. I feel like Steve had everything.
I know. He had all the fashion styles.
Like, were you like a spoiled rich kid or something?
God, no.
Just
I don't know
kidding.
yet. No, I definitely had one.
I
Who
did
had that
not.
best dress list? Was it Mr. Blackwell or Mr. Black?
You know
Mr.
what it
Black,
is?
yeah.
I think.
I think Steve was like trying to get on the best dress list
you
every
know
summer.
what it is, Eric? I think that because Steve had an older sister.
That
And
makes
the older
sense.
sister's more into like the trends and stuff, and then it's like, you're the youngest, so you kind of get stuff.
Yeah, maybe that was
Yeah.
it. But I definitely had one. It was so cool. But then eventually it started to wear out. So then it just became like this weird like mesh of the color. It would change colors. But eventually it just kind of became half of the color would change
I
when
have
it was hot and not. And
I have a question though. Would it change with your armpit sweat?
if you go to hot, yeah, heat.
Ooh, that's embarrassing.
They would show your sweat stains.
Yeah.
Who would want that?
I don't know. It was cool for a bit. But
Kids in the early
you could
90s
put, like, your
would.
hand on it and you'd see a hand or something like that.
I
It was-
know.
That was
Never-
like late 80s, early 90s, right?
Yeah.
I never
yeah.
had one, and I don't think I knew anybody that had one.
I knew people who had them. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're all like, look, you put your hand on it and it shows up.
Yeah, it was kind of
It was
pointless.
an old
It was-
novelty thing, yeah.
But then eventually it kind of like you watch it too much or something, like it all like
How did
screwed
it
up,
do
and then
that?
it's some sort of chemical in it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually it get like screwed up, so it kind of became this weird mishmash of the two colors of when it was hot and cold. It just kind of became that permanent like half a color.
Yeah.
All right,
just
now
didn't work
this
anymore.
kind of goes along with it as well, just because it's the same type of thing, but not really. But these are back. I saw them online. The Varney shirts.
Yes, I had one of those too.
I did not.
God damn it.
Steve is so
He had everything.
brave.
I did not have a Varnier shirt.
He-
I
Yeah.
got a Varney shirt. I got it. My aunt and uncle bought it for me when
I
I
knew-
was visiting them in Ottawa.
Oh,
it was
wow.
it was dark blue and it had like the little Varney logo on the back.
big one on
The
the
big one
back.
on the
I
back.
always thought when I was a kid, I thought shirts that had stuff on the back were so cool. I don't know why.
I loved it.
I always thought it was like the coolest thing in the world. That was the first
Yeah.
one I ever had like that. And I was like,
Was it long sleeve or short sleeve?
it was. I think it was short sleeved.
I've seen them online. I think it's Canadian store Reitman's or something. They
Yeah.
sell them online. I saw,
Oh really?
but they're like $50.
Yeah,
Expensive,
they're
damn.
yeah.
Varney. I don't even know why they were so cool because they're kind of ugly. But
Varney,
I'd
France.
but
right?
I'd
They're
wear
like
it-
crazy
They're French.
colors. They're super colorful.
True. I'd wear it just for the novelty of it because I never had one back then. I wasn't
Yeah.
lucky like
Oh yeah,
Steve.
no, I was little. Like as I was like 9, I think. 'Cause I remember we were visiting my aunt and uncle in
Mm.
Ottawa, and they bought me one.
Le Petit Steven.
That's right. Oui, maman.
They weren't even French.
No, I know.
Okay, whoever's editing this, zoom in on Steve doing that. It was the build up, the
Yeah, I know.
eyes twitching, and the.
Oui, maman. Shirt, s'il vous plaît.
Varney, por favor. Oh, wait, por favor.
He's Spanish
Wrong language.
He's going back and forth. Little Steve is confused. He's actually
That's what they
English.
say. Varney, pour vous.
Ah. What does Varney even mean?
It's just the company. I don't know if it's someone's last name
Like,
or
why
what.
was it so cool? They were like, I mean,
I don't
Whatever.
know. Like they were just popular.
Because I came from France.
I think yeah.
I
Like I
guess.
think
Yeah.
it was just. Did they make like sunglasses or something
don't
that
know.
too? Or
I don't know.
I think they did something like I don't know.
do you remember the sunglasses, like the jammers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sun jammers.
Sun jammers.
I had
yeah.
sun jammers.
Mine were turquoise with the
Remember,
hot
like
pink.
the arm, like you could adjust them so like they could fit to your head.
Maybe.
Are we talking about the same things?
I don't know, but they look like they were like the big like
Yeah, they had like a colored strip across the top. Yeah.
yeah, I had those.
Yeah, the sun jammers. I had those.
Oh, did you have that, Steve?
I did not.
Loser.
Oh my god! Oh my
Loser.
god!
You didn't have sun jammers.
No, I never wore sunglasses. I was like, I never like as kids. I never wore sunglasses when I was a kid.
Well, either did I, but
I
like when
love
we
them.
went on vacation, we had like sun jammers.
I actually stole a pair of sunglasses when I was 3.
Oh my god, this is the
Eric's
stupidest
big
story
heist.
ever.
It's true. I wanted a pair of sunglasses so bad, my mom said no, so I stole them.
But what do you remember?
Oh, so I actually had a
steal them in
plan.
your-
I didn't plan on stealing them.
Again, everybody, hold on. He was 3, okay? First of all, you can't remember what you did when you were 3. And the fact that you're saying you remember what your inner monologue at 3 was is bullshit.
I
But go
remember
on.
my
Are you
whole
gonna tell
plan.
a story or?
Yeah.
I wanted
so,
to preface that.
So my plan as a 3-year-old was different to steal the sunglasses. I was like, aha, if I put them on the cash register as my mom's paying for her other stuff, she has to pay for them. So that was my plan.
How at 3 did you even know you had to pay for things?
Well, because
Bullshit.
I was a smart 3-year-old.
Okay.
I was some say a baby genius.
Okay.
And what happened? We don't know. Anyway, so being a 3-year-old, I was also forgetful and, not very... I didn't follow through my plan because I forgot they were in my pocket. And we walked into the store and I had them in my pocket. And then we sat down in the car and I felt something like poke me in the rear. I was like, what's that? It's the sunglasses. Oh, no.
I thought maybe we were at church and
There's a different story, Steve. Different story altogether.
Stop.
Anyway, so then I showed it to my mom. I'm like, Mom. I pointed them up and she freaked out. She's like, what?
See, you were a dumb shoplifter.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You should put them on. That would be cool.
That would have been amazing. I should have put him on like, Eric, what's going on back there? Just stone cold grooves, Mom.
Drive, bitch. That you stolen.
God. Stop.
I'm a hardened criminal.
I think this is the time when we start wrapping it up because you guys are getting a little like after dark.
That's
aren't
right.
we?
Uh-oh. We did an after hours session.
But I call bullshit on that story because there's no way you remember thinking all that.
I
stuff.
remember in detail.
Eric, you can't remember what you.
It
like,
was traumatic. My parents took me back to the store to return the glasses, and I got a talking to from the security guard. He said, we have people who are like paid to look out for kids like you.
Shut up.
He did. Give me a whole talking to.
You can't remember what you ate for dinner last night.
It was
but you-
I
trauma.
was gonna say it would be traumatic.
I was a little 3-year-old kid. I wasn't like little Steven in Montreal, like, we mama. I was getting talking down to my security guard.
Yeah, right. You probably saw the sunglasses on chewing on the toothpick, like
All right.
You
all
can't
right.
catch me, copper.
the little Hayrasian Ramon with the toothpick.
Hey, our timer's running out.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, let's reel it back.
Oh,
for a
sorry,
second.
went off the rails. Sorry, everyone.
It's okay, but I don't want to have to get up and change. We're gonna have to change the timer.
That's
We have to change the timer.
All right, we gotta restart this camera.
Okay.
We'll be back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Bro.
Now we're back.
We are back.
Hey.
We
All
are
right.
back.
Before we forget, let's just kind of mix the Vernet and the Hypercolor together because, like, they're like, shirts.
Yeah, they're just t-shirts.
So overall, what do you think? Bring it back or leave it in the
I
past?
think bring it back. I think they were really cool and colorful and fun, so why not bring it back?
I actually have an interesting thought on the Hypercolor shirts. If you brought them back now,
What?
you'd be able to tell when weirdos touch you when they're not supposed to,
That's true. Actually, might be useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Might be kind of
Catch
scary.
criminals.
I didn't touch you, bitch. Your handprint's on me. Anyway, but bring them back. They're cool.
I say bring them back. I love that shirt. It was fun.
Kelly went dark.
Yeah, no
Kelly
kidding.
went dark with that. All right.
They were fun. I say why not bring it? Well, Varney's already back, so maybe I'll try and pick one up.
I
Yeah.
kind of want, but they're like $50 now.
50
Like,
bucks. I'm not paying that for a
I'll just
t-shirt.
print
way.
I'll just print a Varney off of the internet and
Make my own. Yeah.
make my own.
Get an iron on.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Okay, before we wrap it up, though, I know we had there's a million things on this list
Oh,
we could ask.
jeez. Yeah.
Chip
we
and
just-
pepper.
Yeah,
can
local.
you- hold on. You can say it in 4 seconds. Let me segue you. It's
Sorry,
like dealing
sorry.
with children, man. Or not even children, cats, feral cats.
Feral
Okay,
cats.
I was gonna finish up. Somebody help me. Somebody help
Go
me.
on.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is there anything that you can think of that wasn't on the list specifically that kind of pops in your head? Eric,
Chip and pepper.
what were they?
They were it was a shirt, like kind of like the Varnier shirts.
But they're like tie-dye, no?
Yeah.
They were tie-dye.
Chip and pepper wetware.
Yeah, exactly. The logo was 2 dogs, right?
Yeah.
They're kind of like surfer dogs.
Yeah.
And they usually had like a small logo on the front and a big logo on the back.
And they were long sleeve, right?
Yeah, they could be, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure those guys are from around here.
Yeah.
Chip and Pepper. I think they're like
Fancy.
local.
I
They're
had-
back too.
I had
They're
a
on
Chip and-
Instagram.
You actually had a chip and pepper?
Technically not. My brother had this shirt, but he outgrew it. My little brother was taller than me, so so I ended up inheriting it.
Okay, well, you still had one. I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say it was like a knockoff of one.
No, it was a real
How
one.
come he got one? You didn't?
Good question. I'll ask my mom.
Did you
I got the cowboy shirt.
that you never wore? Although I feel like the cowboy shirt would be cool now.
It might be.
Anyway, Steve, what's something you were thinking of?
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot, but you know what's on the top of my list right now is a starter jacket. I loved those starter jackets
Oh,
back in the
man.
day. I had a Montreal Canadiens one. Man, I thought that was the greatest jacket in the world.
I love the starter stuff back
A
then.
big front pocket to hold it in.
Yeah.
You got like the little poncho in the front.
They
you
were
had
all
a built-in
sports
hood.
teams, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a black one with a big Habs logo on the back. It's great.
They were like that weird material too.
Yeah, they were kind of like a crunchy material. They were really warm, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then you could open them up, and then like the zipper open, but then you had like the starter logo on it. It had like little plastic covers, so you can actually open it all the way. I love that jacket.
Yeah. Do we have time for a starter story?
Yes.
So there's a kid in my school. He was convinced that if you collect like the little felt star inside the starter logo, like on the inside of like the hat or whatever, you could pop out the little like star, right, from the logo.
You could?
Yeah. Anyways, you could pop it out.
Oh.
And he said if you collected enough of them and sent them to like the starter, they would give you like a free hat.
Did they?
I never found out.
I
So-
thought they were sewn in, no?
You could pop them out because we did because he's like give them
Oh.
to me, and so we're like okay, and we wanted to see if this
Why-
worked. Well, because I only had like one starter thing. I was gonna have to collect the stars.
Starter was like huge
Yeah.
back in like the 90s. Like it was everywhere. Starter jackets, starter hats. But yeah, I love that jacket.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What about you? What would you bring back?
I don't know. I really am like going blank. I'm just trying to think of like stuff I wore, and 95% of it was on that list that I
Yeah.
read off. But like honestly, there's nothing that I can really like think of off the top of my head. Mostly just like the hairstyles that I remember the most. The flannel shirts, the jean. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really, which is weird. I feel like I'm having a weird. My brain's just died.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it.
There's
Kelly's
just
done.
nothing there. It's empty. It's empty.
That's
You spent it all on this podcast.
I did.
You left
spent
it all.
all-
You left it all on the tape. On
My-
the
you spent it all trying to herd me and Steven.
Yes, I'm exhausted. My social battery is drained. I need a nap.
All right. Well, with that, hopefully you've enjoyed the
right.
podcast. What a
All right.
energetic end.
All right, guys. Comment below. Let us know your favorite fashion trend from when you were growing up, and whether it was the 70s, 80s, whatever.
Yes,
the
definitely.
Gen X era. Let us know. Also, what was your worst? Which
Ooh,
one could
yeah.
you send
There's
back?
lots of brutal looks over the years.
Send back and never come back. That rhymed kind of, not really. But we thank you guys so much for joining us on this really fun podcast.
Absolutely, that was a blast. That was fun.
Thank you.
And we hope to see you in the next one.
Take
Bye,
care,
guys.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
See you in the next one, guys.